Picture the Red Sea, a narrow ribbon of deep blue wedged between Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. Its shores have witnessed the rise and fall of empires, from the pharaohs to the Romans, and now serve as a vital artery for global trade. The Red Sea's geography is dramatic. To the south, the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, a gateway to the Indian Ocean; to the north, the Suez Canal, linking to the Mediterranean. Control of this coastline means influence over one of the world's most critical shipping routes. The nations bordering the Red Sea are bound by its currents, their destinies intertwined. Here, geography is destiny. Local tensions can ripple across the globe, affecting everything from fuel prices to supply chains. The Red Sea's story is always evolving as new powers rise and alliances shift. Today, as global dynamics change, the world's eyes are once again on this ancient waterway. The stakes have never been higher. Stability here means stability everywhere. Who will navigate these currents, and who will be swept away? Eritrea stretches over 1,000 kilometers along the Red Sea's western shore, a slender sentinel guarding the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. Its coastline, dotted with islands like the Dahlak archipelago, gives Eritrea a commanding presence over this maritime highway. Often seen as an enigma due to its self-reliance and isolation, Eritrea's strategic location has never been in doubt. Its hard-won independence forged a fierce national identity and a determination to protect its sovereignty. Eritrea's cautious foreign policy reflects its understanding of the value of its geography. Now, as the world's focus returns to the Red Sea, Eritrea's role is impossible to ignore. It stands as the gatekeeper of the southern Red Sea. Any regional security strategy must include Eritrea. The question is not if Eritrea matters, but how it will shape the future of this vital corridor. The Red Sea is the main artery connecting Europe and Asia. 12% of global seaborne trade and 30% of container traffic pass through here. The Suez Canal at its northern end saves ships weeks of travel, keeping global supply chains running. Disruption in this corridor can spike prices worldwide, from fuel to food to electronics. Stability in the Red Sea isn't a luxury. It's a necessity for the global economy. When secure, the world's commerce flows smoothly. When threatened, everyone feels the impact. That's why naval vessels from the US, China, and Europe patrol these waters. They're not just protecting ships, they're safeguarding the foundation of international trade. The Red Sea's security is a shared responsibility. Every nation with a stake in global commerce has an interest in keeping this artery open. The world cannot afford instability here. Historically, the EU's relationship with Eritrea has been distant, shaped by concerns over human rights and governance. But recent Red Sea instability has forced Europe to rethink its approach. Economic security is now at risk, and pragmatism is overtaking ideology. Securing the Red Sea means engaging with all coastal nations, especially Eritrea. The conversation is shifting from criticism to partnership. Europe needs stable partners. Eritrea's strategic position is too important to ignore. This pivot signals a move toward interest-based foreign policy. For Eritrea, it's a chance to break isolation and leverage its geography. For Europe, it's about gaining a crucial partner for regional stability. Eritrea's ports, Massawa in the north and Assab in the south, are more than harbors. They're geopolitical assets. Massawa's deep-water harbor and rich history make it Eritrea's commercial gateway. Assab, near the Bab el-Mandeb, boasts infrastructure built for military logistics and can host large naval vessels. For foreign powers, especially Europe, access to these ports is a strategic opportunity. European naval missions could expand their reach by partnering with Eritrea. For Eritrea, investment to modernize these ports could transform its economy. Joint ventures or leasing agreements could generate revenue while preserving sovereignty. This pragmatic calculus could redefine EU-Eritrea relations. Both sides stand to gain security for Europe, development for Eritrea. Eritrea is part of a volatile neighborhood: Egypt to the north, Saudi Arabia to the east, Yemen to the south, and Djibouti next door. Each neighbor has its own interests, from Egypt's Suez Canal to Saudi Arabia's coastal ambitions. Yemen's conflict has turned its coastline into a hotspot for attacks on shipping. Djibouti hosts multiple foreign military bases, making the region crowded and competitive. Eritrea's relationships with neighbors have been tense, but recent peace efforts show change is possible. Any security framework must account for these complex dynamics. Engagement with Eritrea can't happen in isolation. It must be part of a broader regional strategy. The goal: shared ownership of Red Sea security. Eritrea's reintegration is essential for lasting regional stability. The Red Sea faces serious security threats: piracy, attacks on shipping, and spillover from regional conflicts. A single attack can disrupt global supply chains and raise costs worldwide. The presence of rival naval forces increases the risk of miscalculation. No single nation can address these threats alone. Multinational cooperation is essential. Joint patrols, intelligence sharing, and building regional coast guard capacity are key. Eritrea's long coastline and strategic ports make it an ideal hub for security operations. With international support, Eritrea could become a central player in stabilizing the southern Red Sea. Transforming from observer to partner, Eritrea can help secure this vital waterway. The old approach, treating security, diplomacy, and development separately, has failed the Red Sea region. Engagement and cooperation are now strategic necessities. For Europe, this means treating Eritrea as a sovereign partner and offering real incentives for collaboration. For Eritrea, it's an opportunity to open up, embrace economic growth, and become a responsible regional stakeholder. By partnering with Europe and neighbors, Eritrea can unlock its port's potential and secure its place in the Horn of Africa. The vision: a connected, secure Red Sea where prosperity replaces rivalry. Eritrea can be the bridge between Africa, the Middle East, and Europe. The time for a reset is now. Eritrea could be the key to a stable future.